So I had a thought, and that was about the idea if Moldavite does in fact do what they say it does, or really anything. Crystals, um, sigils, things that people believe do something. A great example of this, and I'm going to probably catch hate for it if this video ever finds these people, but a great example of this is the cross, the crucifix, right? Christians believe that it is protective, right? It wards off evil. It's a symbol of Jesus. But the thing everyone needs to keep in mind is that whether these things do that or not, and I'm not saying they don't, is that the law of majority comes into play here, which is when the majority believes something, and this is what our government does. When the majority of people believe something, the minority will start to believe it as well, right? Because you could know that something is not true, but if enough people believe it, you start to question yourself, like, well, am I wrong? I mean, everyone says it's this, right? I think y'all picking up what I'm putting down. You understand what I'm saying? So if enough people believe that a certain crystal does a certain thing, that a certain sigil does a certain thing, that the cross does in fact represent and do what they believe it does, then it does it. Because we are conscious creators. We are God's source, right? What we believe is what is made real. So when enough people believe that a certain thing does a certain thing, is protective, is whatever, we create that reality. It does in fact do that because we make it do that. We are creators. That's freaking cool. But that also, obviously, again, in the instance of what's going on currently in the world, um, it can also be used opposite to a negative effect, which is exactly what happens in movies and music and TV and news, where what they do is they put negative in front of you: death and violence and upheaval and scarcity and, pain, fear, anger. And that's what we breathe into existence. So whether you believe that the people in power are, archons that can't use the law of attraction or whatever, it doesn't matter. The fact is we create our reality, and when enough people believe a thing, the balance of the people will follow suit, and then it becomes truth, right? It's kind of like science. It's true until it's proven that it's not true. And it always comes. So what is real in both the good and the bad is true until we decide it's not anymore and we want a different reality. So keep that in mind, guys. Pay attention to your thoughts, your actions, and what you say, and speak, think, and see the reality that you want to have and create it, right? Let's create the world that we know it should be. So see you guys.